Is my child school ready? It's not just a question, but it's a dilemma that many parents face when their child has biologically attained the school going age but are showing some kinds of milestone delays or some kind of developmental delays or already has a label by some specialist. So suggestions keep pouring in from the people surrounding them, like put them into a play school or putting into a mainstream play group would solve most of the problems. And even some pediatricians are of opinion that going to a play school might help the child to outgrow the deficits that they're exhibiting currently. Hi, this is Sutapa Bose. Welcome to my channel Sutapa's Alpha Kids, and if you're seeing me for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel. Now coming back to the topic, so parents go through a lot of confusion, and there is a whole lot of period of confusion. They don't know what to do with the child, and at the same time they also want to settle the child's deficits. As a parent of a child with special needs and also a professional in this field, I advise those who come to seek advice from me. I just keep suggesting them that putting into a play group will not solve the solution. If you are in a confusion, you can take the checklist at home by keenly observing the child and also noting down the points yourself. So under this checklist comes receptive language, communication, sitting habit, and also child's how far the child is comfortable staying out from the comfort zone of home. So under receptive language comes the understanding of the language. If, the child has some processing deficits, the child might answer back slowly, but the child should at least understand the basic language. What is being told to him, like basic simple instructions should be understood by the child. If you are planning to put him into a play group, like sit down, stand up, go there, come here, touch nose, raise your hands, and this simple kind of instructions should be able to be the child should be able to understand. Next comes a sitting habit. Now if the child is not being able to sit also for not even for half an hour, it makes no point sending him to a play group and just unnecessarily stressing him out. If the child is roaming around in the school campus from 9 to 12, again I don't see any reason why we should send him to a play school. Then comes the communication part. Now some parents might find that the child is not verbal, but non-verbally they are communicating their needs, but it might not be the case with all the children. Some children might not be able to communicate anything, they want to go to toilet, or they are not feeling well, they are feeling hungry, or the child should be able to make the other people understand by body language, by gestures, or any other non-verbal communication that is there. And if it is this communication is completely lacking in the child, again we should not send him to a school, mainstream play school, because that can be not just detrimental but also be scary, relatively risky at times. So next come the if the child is comfortable staying away from the comfort zone of people at home to a relatively new surrounding with new people around him or her, and if the child is cranky, if the child is unresponsive, if the child is just not liking the atmosphere, then again it is pointless to send them to a play school and also just stress them out in the process. So in that case the question comes, now what to do with this child? The child who is showing some milestone delays or developmental disorder, and also has a label, should be put into an EIS. I strongly recommend always an EIS. Now what is an EIS? EIS is early intervention services. My next upload in this channel might be a detailed video on EIS, as requested by many of you. Early intervention services not just cater to the unique needs of the child, but also tries to holistically develop the child, and at the same time they will try to stitch the gap between the child with the label and his or her typically developing peers. So I always recommend an EIS instead of putting into a play school. School readiness is something that you can understand by observing your child also. Yeah, so with that it's a wrap. Keep following me for more such videos on special education. Thank you for watching.